Lined up here for the 2023 wall-to-wall. There's 1,800 bikes, or so they tell us, lined up here. Quite a wide range of them, all sorts of bikes, all sorts of people, all here for one reason. A few sport bikes, a couple of ex-police bikes. I see one there, FJ Yamaha, and FJ up there, ex-police bikes. You can tell them by the single seat cowl, and also on the back of them you can see where they've had the police radio aerials. If this fella get out at me in the front here, you can see where they've had the aerials and things on the back there. So great to see the police bikes out. A bit of a gap here, but that's the way it goes. Lovely day, probably a bit hot, but we know we're going to be here for 3/4 an hour, so it doesn't really matter. So this is just some of it. I won't walk it. It's about 2 kilometres long. We're going to ride in formation. The highway is obviously closed, so if you're an idiot and you saw all these bikes parked 4 abreast across the highway, you'd know that there was no way that you could get through, but the road is actually blocked for the ride. So this is 2023. A few people standing around watching. Wall-to-wall ride just outside the Canberra Showground. Epic. I'm sure every bike here and every rider's got a story to tell about either their service in the police or service in other emergency services, or they're just along supporting people. People have ridden down from northern Queensland, South Australia, quite a few places. So that's what's going to happen. We'll bring you some more footage when we get closer to the actual wall. So hit the like button, subscribe, and tell us about your memorial rides and something mates you have perhaps lost.